At the moment, I quite like the town that I'm living in. Indeed, there don't seem to be as many gangster wannabes as Devizes. Indeed, I do find the population of Devizes really quite entertaining, and the fact that many of them think that Devizes is London, which is even more entertaining, and their outright failure to impress in terms of the gangster domain is even more entertaining. Indeed, the Devizes population seem to spend a lot of time considering what they think of me, and never have considered what I think of them. Indeed, if they knew what I thought of them, then I expect many egos would be very much dissipated. Indeed, I was always accused by wannabe gangsters of disrespecting them, but they're not worthy of respect anyway. So how could I have been disrespecting them? So it's all very interesting. I was a mental patient wandering around that town, and when I began my exposures of that town, everybody started behaving like bots programmed to protect the Matrix. So it was all very interesting indeed. This morning, I was talking about the topic of the 76 mental patients that were murdered by the population of Devizes as enforcers for the Masonic lodges, the Moonraker, and the Police Masonic Lodge within the Wiltshire Police Headquarters itself, and the Wiltshire Police Services. Indeed, these 76 mental patients were murdered as they tried to expose the mind control programs being carried out at Roundway Asylum in a special wing of that facility. Indeed, these mental patients had been programmed and had broken out of their programming and were beginning to expose not only Roundway Hospital but also the Wiltshire Police Headquarters and the aspects of the Devizes population that profit from various vile activities. And the Devizes population responded by murdering these 76 psychiatric patients. Indeed, this story now takes the form of an urban legend among certain members of the schizophrenic demographic. Indeed, many schizophrenics are too scared to talk about this, but there are a few schizophrenics who are prepared to talk about the 76 psychiatric patients that were murdered by the population of Devizes between the years of 1989 and 2001. Indeed, this status of this story as an urban legend is rather similar to certain Belgrade urban legends, such as the Belgrade heroin supply being contaminated with rat poison and the Belgrade cannabis supply being contaminated with bug spray, most of it done by the Albanian mafiosi. Indeed, when I smoked cannabis in Belgrade, I always felt like I was being zapped. So I believe that these urban legends are in fact true, just as the 76 mental patients murdered by the Devizes population is a true story also. Indeed, it's very interesting to consider all of these things. I have no doubt that these revelations of mine are going to get me in trouble, but I have nothing to lose. Indeed, this all relates to the wider selection of topics which I've spoken of in this schizophrenic video diary that I have been uploading over the past couple of months. Indeed, it's interesting to note that my revelations regarding occurrences and Devizes have all been covered up now. We are almost 6 years on, and everything has been covered up. Indeed, it is not in the interest of national security for anything to be revealed. And also, the Wiltshire Police and the British Security Services, the British Intelligence Complex, and the Devizes population have the added bonus of being able to say, this guy is simply a lunatic regarding my revelations, which is interesting considering the fact that the Devizes population murdered 76 mental patients for doing something very similar. So I believe that if I had stayed in Devizes, the Devizes population would have murdered me and made me the 77th mental patient to be killed in those domains. Indeed, I believe the number is actually far higher because there were incinerators at Roundway Asylum, and many of the mind control programmed and tortured mental patients were simply incinerated by the orderlies of the Roundway Asylum complex, the orderlies being Devizes residents. Indeed, all of this was done on the authority of various Masonic psychiatrists that occupied the key positions in the Roundway hierarchy. Indeed, the Devizes population orderlies seem to take great joy in their sadistic murder, basically, of psychiatric patients in Roundway Asylum, just as the Devizes population took great, most probably sexual pleasure in neutralizing the 76 mental patients that attempted to expose the Roundway Asylum complex, the Wiltshire Police headquarters, and the activities of the Devizes townsfolk. Indeed, I believe there is a sexual gratification that Devizes people gain from battering and raping and murdering mental patients. Indeed, there's certainly something in the water supply in Devizes that is creating such a disgusting network of human beings that call themselves the residents of Devizes. It's all very interesting, really. Indeed, they would do anything to hold on to their town's reputation. But Devizes is not what they think it is at all. Indeed, I believe they also know that, but they would prefer not to admit that Devizes is a seedy backwater with an enormous rape rate and just some of the seediest people in the United Kingdom. Indeed, it just seems to be a black hole of filth. So I'm very glad I'm not there now, because the energy was really quite disruptive to my research and to my mental stability. Indeed, it seemed that Devizes people wanted to mess with my head as much as possible so that I would be unable to operate. And they attempted to basically drag me down, beat me down, and then, yeah, they were also trying to arrange to have me killed. So it's all very interesting. I don't know why they didn't just kill me themselves rather than trying to arrange to have me killed by a hitman from some mafia group. Indeed, considering the fact that not one person from Devizes was prosecuted for the murder of 76 mental patients between the years of 1989 and 2001. I don't know why the Devizes population didn't just kill me. Indeed, I highly doubt that Wiltshire Police would have prosecuted anyone for that. But this just may be my schizophrenia talking. Indeed, maybe they would have been prosecuted, I do not know. And hopefully we are never going to find out. But anyway, the attempts by Devizes people to engineer a contract killing of me by a hitman, I believe their choice was an Albanian mafiosi hitman. Indeed, this attempt to engineer a contract killing of me doesn't seem to have worked yet. Indeed, it's now been almost 6 years since I left that place, and I am still breathing. Even though my health is failing and I'm being attacked with psychotronic weapons constantly, so the radiation levels in the psychotronic beams will begin to kill me over time. So maybe that's why I haven't been killed by the Albanian mafia. It's most probably because of the fact that the Wiltshire police networks and the Masons behind them have decided to kill me slowly with psychotronic beams. Indeed, I expect a lot of this also has to do with the fact that they can utilize these psychotronic beams to drive me absolutely and fundamentally crazy. And therefore, I will go out and behave in a certain fashion that will result in my being sectioned. And therefore, I will be taken off the streets, and the psychiatrists will ensure that I have no internet connection, and therefore cannot post these videos. Indeed, this is how it seems to be occurring. However, I am not going to rise to what they want me to do. And I am instead going to continue to make these videos, keep a low profile in the settlement that I'm dwelling in, and just be happy, really. Indeed, I'm a very vengeful human being. Revenge is one of the traits that drives me. And eventually, someone is going to find these videos, and they are going to start asking questions about what occurred in Devizes in 2020 and what has been covered up by Devizes police and the Masonic networks running Wiltshire police, what has been covered up by them and what has been covered up by the Devizes townspeople since September 2020. Indeed, if these kind of things were to come out, it could result in a very interesting situation. Indeed, as I have stated, it is not in the interests of national security for the truth about Devizes to be revealed to the public. However, I do not care whether or not it's in the interests of national security, whether or not the truth about Devizes is revealed to the public. I'm going to keep putting information about Devizes into the public domain, most probably for as long as I live. And we shall see how long that is. Indeed, I'm not quite ready to die just yet. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there now.